So in the latest episode of Star Wars Rebels, there is a voice that is coming out to Ezra. We heard the voice before at the end of season 2. It was a female voice, and I was wondering who could that be? So right now we're going to discuss who those voices could be. I'm going to go through some choices of people, what other people think, and then what I think, and what's the most likely. I'm not going to call this a top 5. I'm just going to make this a regular geek rant. But at 5 is Asajj Ventress. A lot of people are saying this because I believe the voice actress was confirmed as the same voice actress who does Asajj Ventress, but it doesn't really make sense because Asajj has never been a Sith, not even in TCW or any of the Legends continuity. She's always just been an assassin. Yes, the voice is the same, but I highly doubt that it's her in that holocron. At number 4, I have Darth Nyris. She was a Dark Council member in the Old Republic massively multiplayer online video game. There was a book that was leading up to that. It was called Revan, and she was one of those masters on the council. I don't really think it would be her voice because I don't think most Star Wars fans really know who that is, and it would be kind of a waste if they brought her into the canon. But she's a possibility because she is a pure-blood Sith, and that would be kind of cool to see a true-blood Sith in a holocron or just having them in the canon. But I doubt that. I very much doubt that. At number 3, I have Darth Azana. In Legends, she is the first apprentice of the Rule of Two, under Darth Bane, of course. And we saw how Darth Bane was a Force spirit on Korriban. No, not Morabon, Korriban. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea why Lucas would change the name to Morabon. It makes no sense to me. But perhaps Zana has done the same with the ancient Sith temple. Maybe she went in there and made her own Sith holocron to sort of live on in a different way. At number 2, I have something kind of interesting. I have the Jedi Exile, Mitra Surak. Now, if anyone's familiar with this character in Legends continuity, we know that the light side ending is the canon entry, or the continuity of Legends, that the light side ending is what happened. And in that ending, she destroys Malachor 5. And so that doesn't really work so well if that's the case. But if they're trying to recanonize it and make it the dark side ending where Malachor 5 is still intact, perhaps she stayed on the Traius Academy or, dealt a lot with that place and created a holocron to live on her days through that. Kind of far-fetched, I know, and I know some people actually will get really angry about that because they believe the canon version to be, the light side ending, but I think it's an interesting thought. And last, the one I think is most likely is Darth Trai. Again, she's also from Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords, from 2005, 2004, I believe that one came out. She had the closest ties to Malachor. In Legends continuity, that's the reason, or the final straw that sent her down the dark side. She's a former Jedi Master, of course, and when she went to study Revan and follow his footsteps and what he was doing, one of those investigations took her to Malachor 5, which kind of tipped the scales to her dark side descent. Also, Malachor 5 happens to be her final resting place, so they could sort of recanonize that to say that, okay, Malachor never got destroyed in canon, and all that jazz. And perhaps Darth Trai, maybe that battle had something to do with her, and that's the reason why her Sith holocron would be there at that temple. But yeah, that's who I possibly think this Sith Lady or whoever this voice is that's talking to Ezra could be. I don't know if we even will get the answer in the season. I don't know if that's important enough for us to know story-wise. But hey, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And yeah, as always, peace, love, and may the Force be with you. Always.